This year, MacBook comes with one of the three new Apple Silicon, the M3, M3 Pro, and M3 Max. The advancement with the M3 family comes with a next generation GPU that leaps forward the graphic architecture. Some examples of this architecture are ray tracing, mesh shading, and dynamic caching. I have detailed explanation in the last section of my video. So back to the chip, starting with the M3, which features an 8-core CPU, next generation 10-core GPU, 24GB unified memory, and is up to 65% faster than the M1. M3 Pro scales up the design with increased capabilities. It has a 12-core CPU, an 18-core GPU, 36GB of unified memory, and is up to 40% faster than the M1. Finally, M3 Max takes it even further. It features a 16-core CPU and a 40-core GPU, and now supports a massive 128GB unified memory, which makes this chip up to 80% faster than the M1 Max. All I said about the M3 family chip takes the MacBook Pro to a whole new level. I'll first begin with the 14-inch MacBook Pro. It now starts with the M3 chip, making it the ideal laptop for students, entrepreneurs, creators, or a combination of all the three. And you'll find everyday tasks lightning fast. When you are using the Pro apps or playing games, the advanced thermal system allows you to sustain the phenomenal performance of M3. So working with demanding content like making 3D models and SketchUp, viewing and interacting with large medical images, or hardware ray tracing, which enables gameplay with realistic lighting, shadow, and reflection. Next, let's talk about the 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pro with M3 Pro. This is for users with more demanding workflows like coders, creative pros, and researchers. With the M3 Pro, the MacBook Pro is up to 40% faster than the 16-inch model with the M1 Pro. So stitching together and manipulating enormous panoramic photos in Photoshop is much quicker. Working on large and complex data models in MATLAB is more fluid. Compiling and testing millions of lines of code in Xcode is even faster. The MacBook Pro with M3 Pro can do all this while also driving two external high-resolution displays. Now let's turn to MacBook Pro with M3 Max. This is for users with extreme workflow like AI developers, 3D artists, and video professionals. Thanks to the next generation GPU architecture in M3 Max, you can display and iterate remarkable complex 3D content in Cinema 4D with Redshift, make video post-production on the highest resolution. Content in apps like DaVinci Resolve, Premiere Pro, or Final Cut is an absolute breeze thanks to the two ProRes engines. Remember I said earlier the M3 Max has 128GB RAM. Yeah, so this enables creators to easily work on large and complex projects, spanning multiple pro apps and plugins like Substance 3D Painter, Maya, and Annan, or compose huge film scores with Pro Tools. MacBook Pro with M3 Max can drive 4 high-resolution external displays. All models of the MacBook Pro deliver the same performance whether plugged in or on battery. The new MacBook Pro provides up to 22 hours of battery life. Additionally, you receive these great features. You also get the Liquid Retina XDR display with 1000 nits sustain and 1600 nits of peak brightness for HDR content. XDR content is displayed at 1600 nits, which is 20% brighter than before, and users connecting to the studio display, which also supports up to 600 nits, have consistent brightness across their workflow. MacBook Pro with M3 Pro and M3 Max comes in Space Black. The color has a gorgeous dark aluminum finish, which greatly reduces fingerprints. Bringing the new MacBook to life is macOS Sonoma. It has great new features like widgets on your desktop, so you can easily view the weather and check items off your reminder list. macOS Sonoma takes full advantage of all the capabilities of Apple Silicon with powerful new features for a pro, like the new performance mode in screen sharing, which enables extremely responsive remote access to another Mac, so the pros can securely work on their highest quality content from anywhere. And game mode, which prioritizes graphic tasks to deliver consistent high frame rate and drastically reduces latency with your wireless accessories so you can enjoy even more immersive gameplay. The 14-inch MacBook Pro now starts at $1,599, and the 16-inch with the M3 Pro and M3 Max starts at $2,499. Apple updates the new 24-inch iMac for the first time by giving it the M3 chip. Thanks to the efficiency of Apple Silicon, the iMac is getting a giant leap in performance while keeping the same impossible thin design and spectrum of 7 vibrant colors. And you will feel its speed and power in everything that you do, from multitasking, editing high-resolution photos, to playing your favorite game. This iMac has a 4.5K Retina display along with 500 nits of brightness. You also get these features with up to 2TB storage and 64GB memory. You can do things like send a message or answer a phone call right from your Mac, or scan a document with your iPhone and watch it instantly appear. iMac starts at $1299. If you are still watching, then be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Moving on to the extras, ray tracing models the physical properties of light as it interacts with scenes, enabling games to render more accurate shadows and reflection to create a more realistic environment. Mesh shading brings great capabilities and efficiency to geometry processing, enabling more visually complex scenes. And finally, dynamic caching. This is where the local memory gets dynamically allocated in hardware in real time, so only the exact amount of memory that is needed is used for each task. The combination of hardware-accelerated ray tracing and the new graphic architecture allows pro apps to deliver up to 2.5 times faster rendering performance. The M3 family performance cores are up to 30% faster than the M1 family, and the efficiency cores are up to 50% faster than the M1 family. This enables the chip to deliver the same multi-threaded CPU performance as M1. It's just half the power. And the GPU can deliver the same performance as the M1, using nearly half the power as well. When comparing the M3 to the most recent 12-core PC laptop chip, it achieves equivalent CPU performance with only a quarter of the power consumption. Additionally, in terms of GPU performance, it matches the performance of the mentioned chip while utilizing only 1/5 of the power. The M3 has a faster and more efficient neural engine. This neural engine performance is up to 60% faster than the M1 family. The M3 also has an advanced media engine for hardware acceleration, which enables power-efficient playback of streaming videos from YouTube, Netflix, and other services.